years. All they do today is to remind Kenyans of how poor they are. Wanakuja hapo mkutano, sema nyinyi ni maskini. You know? And nobody asks them probably what are the causes. And if indeed I've been governor for 10 years. And I want to be held accountable for what I have done. You know, what I have said during my leadership. Me, a deputy president, and I'm very serious about this one. You cannot be a deputy president. That you sit in all the cabinet meetings. A deputy president that chairs one important component of government that is called the IBEC, agrees on budgetary provisions going forward for our country for 10 years, that you could have done all that, even an iota of your pledges today, you could have done them while in office, but you did nothing. Leo, you come back and tell us, you're going to sort out our economic situations. First of all, you know, he thinks that people are fools. But me, I want to tell him, kama kuna fool dunia hii ni yeye. And we have to say it as it is. We have to say it as it is. Somebody sits kwa jukwaa. Unajua mimi siumi maneno. Kama kuna fool hii dunia ni nani? Yeye. Somebody sits. Na mimi unajua diaspora here. This is what we call credible voices back home. Because you live in real world, you see real situations, you understand governance, you see how countries are developed. Some of them, they think calling some narrative, some silly narrative, an economic model. You know, unakaa juu jukwaa tu useme, this is our model. I am sure watu wote wale wamekaa kwa hiyo, they don't even know how to develop an economic model. You know, mimi I know why Raila hana haja kufanya fujo. Because there's a lot of policy issues as it were today that needs to be fixed. It's never just about money. Don't fool us and come and tell us nikichaguliwa nitawapatia mabilioni, utatoa wapi? There are basic policy issues that must be fixed, and will sort out a lot of our problems. Sivyo, create an environment that is conducive for Kenyans living in diaspora to come and invest back home. Create opportunities that are progressive for our young people. You know, support innovation. Sivyo, but you can't come and say tutaleta mabilioni. Mimi have calculated. Una Junet nataka nimalize lakini give me a minute Junet. We sat and calculated. Tukasema huyu jamaa tumemsikia leo ameweka promise 100 billion. The other day 20 billion. So promise. We calculated. Promises zake zimefika trillion na. Trillion promises. And then we go back and ask ourselves, this guy, me, I worked with him before in parliament, in the 10th parliament. Junet has worked with him. All of us have worked with him. And I'm particularly interested to find out, ni lini huyu mtu aliweka promise na akakamilisha? I cannot remember of any. Kama kuna mtu anakumbuka hapa aseme. But now, this is the difference. Raila Odinga promised us new constitutional order. Did we get it? Did we not get it? He promised us devolution. Tulipata, hatukupata. And many other things. So I'm telling you, Raila Odinga is a man of his word. Na tena yeye anasemanga kama ni mbaya mbaya. Kama ni noma, noma. Kama ni mbaya, mbaya. Kama ni noma, noma. So I ask of you, I ask of you, please get involved. Don't wait here. Mwache ndugu zetu wengine ambaye wanabebwa na hisia kali hazina mpango, wabebwa hivyo hivyo. We need to hold leaders accountable. First of all, before William Ruto tells us anything, he needs to account for the 10 years that he's been in office as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Tumekubaliana. So please get involved, make calls, debate with our people. You know me, I told, and as I wind up, Junit, I know you are getting agitated. As I wind up, unajua, I want to agree with Peter Kenneth. I want to agree with Peter Kenneth. The mountain area. Some of you are here. I am going to tell you something. I come from the coastal region. Tulikuwa na ugonjwa moja mbaya sana. That is why it has taken so long for us as a region even kusimamisha mtu tuseme huyu anaweza kuwa rais. Even though I believe in the future, mimi niko, lakini sasa hiyo mambo ya zamani. And you know why? Ronald Ngala, Mheshimiwa Mariam Matano, and many other leaders, including during the NAC government, we had very solid and strong leaders like Jembe Mokalu. Before that, we had Sharif Nasser, Said Hemed, Karisa Maida. Ile ugonjwa ambaye tulikuwa naye sisi kwetu ndio siku hizi iko Central Kenya. Yani kiongozi mmoja is being brought down na kumalizwa na kutusiwa na si wengine watu wake tu. That is what happened to Karisa Maida. When Karisa Maida was at his peak, alipiganishwa na balaa. When Sharif Nasser was at his peak, alipiganishwa na Said Hemed. Ikawa ni local politics all the time. Now my brothers from Central Kenya, mnabeba ugonjwa ambaye will cost you so much. By the time you realize, mutakuwa tu wafuasi wa watu. And this is the caution. Every time I saw the leader of Jubilee here, tell them, you waited for 24 years under Moi's regime. If you are not careful, you are going to wait another 100 years. And you shall be divided. Mutagawanywa. Don't take it for granted that God blessed you and gave one of your sons leadership in this country. Today, mnakuwa nyinyi wenyewe ndio mnamtusi. Mnamrudisha nyuma. Ni aibu kwa
Ruto anajaribu kupinga Raila kwa sababu ako na majini ya kisosi. Na hiyo majini ya kunyonya damu, Yesu tunakataa. Yesu tunang'oa. Bwana tunang'oa. Raila Amolo Odinga, Bwana ukamulinde. Linda Raila. Ni kiongozi. Linda Martha Karua. Ni kiongozi. Linda Babu Owino. Ni kiongozi.